Women do not understand the sacrifices that men have to make. So do not fall for that shaming language, because marriage is a woman's end game. If you notice, a good man is only what benefits a woman. Gentlemen, the time of us shutting up and dealing with it is over. Look no further than Bill Gates, right? And y'all still want to get married. Look no further than Bill Gates. They said this is going to be one of the largest divorce settlements ever. And y'all still talking about getting married. If Scottie Pippen ain't show y'all what time it was. If Emmitt Smith ain't show y'all what time it was. Nurse Dre, Jeff Bezos. Now Bill Gates, one of the world's richest men. Bill Gates is getting divorced. They said this is going to be the largest divorce settlement known to date. And women are still talking about why men are afraid of commitment. No, it's not that we're afraid of commitment. We're just afraid of being taken to the cleaners. We're afraid of custody rape, divorce rape. Gentlemen, women do not understand the sacrifices that a man has to make. They don't. It's they're solipsistic. It's outside their realm. You see what I'm saying? They can't fathom it. And again, I'm not anti-marriage. I'm just all for the man being in power. So case in point, I mentioned Jeff Bezos earlier. By all means, his wife deserved every bit of that settlement she got, because she was with him when Amazon was just an idea. So I can't fault that. But, you know, for the average woman, see, because women, they have what I like to call the Cinderella effect. They expect Prince Charming to come through and give them a glass slipper and sweep them up off their feet. Nah, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, because right now, like the next 4 years for me are going to determine the next 40. When I say I'm mashing, I am mashing. Working full time. You see what I'm saying? Going to school. Ain't missing a beat. Actually, I'm working more than full time. I'm out here covering posts. You see what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers just quit left and right. So what do I look like when I finally make it? When I finally make it, having a split half. My wife getting custody of the children that we both brought into this world. Both of us. The home that I pay for. It's not worth it, man. So gentlemen, be smart about who you laying up with. Believe in the power of your last name, because it's real out here. And we getting more and more evidence to show why marriage is an antiquated concept, at least in this society. Like day by day, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And a lot of detractors, a lot of men, right? They like to come onto the channel and they want to talk cash money. They say, oh yeah, well, you know, this is only a certain percentage of men. Man, I ain't trying to hear none of that bullshit. If you look at the rates, we all know that majority of the divorces are filed by women. We already know that majority of those divorces that are indeed filed end up in divorce. But, you know, my motto is nature always corrects herself. So what's happening? The The marriage rates are plummeting. Because the blue collar men out there, they don't want to deal with it, man. They don't want to deal with it. And it's so funny, right? Because when I talk about women, I only talk about the group of women that are radioactive, the group of women that are insufferable. But the feminine paradigm always comes to the defense. So even if you let it be known that you're only talking about a small percentage of women, they are still coming for your neck. How dare you? Gentlemen, you just supposed to shut up and deal with it. Roll out the red carpet. Work yourself to the bone for a funky ass stink acting female. You just supposed to shut up and deal with it. But I don't blame them. You know what's so cold about it? I mean, I expect women to crack slick. I expect women to, roll their eyes when I talk about the content that I make. But it surprises me how soft the modern man is when, I tell them what I don't go for, what I do go for, and the demands that I set forth with my marriage. They look at me as if I'm crazy. They say, man, isn't that a little misogynistic, or you think you being too hard? Like, nah, not even. Only in this society. Only in this society. It's like you're not allowed to have any standards. You're not allowed to hold a woman accountable. You're not allowed to demand a woman's best. You just gotta shut up and deal with it. Gentlemen, I mentioned my man Hollywood. I mention him a lot. And the reason why is because he's been married 4 times. He has, man, he got kids scattered all across the globe. You see what I'm saying? All 4 corners of the map. And every marriage ended the same. You see what I'm saying? That's on him. Because he didn't properly vet these women. Again, we don't talk down on females. We don't high side and high cap. Because female nature is what it is. It just is what it is. But as long as you know how to move accordingly, none of that bullshit matters. Because you are the common denominator. Believe in the power of your last name. Back on to my man Hollywood. I don't know what it is, right? He just had a thing for dealing with women with multiple kids. It's like he wanted to be this superhero. He had, man, literally every junk that he dealt with already had 1 or 2 kids. He didn't even have any kids yet. They already had 1 or 2 kids. You see what I'm saying? And it's just a whole bunch of messiness. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a drop on some shit that happened literally when we got off the plane. We literally got off the plane from Iraq, and it was some live wire shit. And that just let me know that females are cutthroat. Females are cutthroat. You can't complain to the referees. You got to learn the rules. It's a dirty game. Bruh, if I tell you the type of shit that I saw, you see what I'm saying? So, you got to always put yourself in position. Don't play yourself. Gentlemen, the age of Aquarius is upon us. There's a new high school class and a new college class graduating every year. I don't even deal, you see what I'm saying? Like my old lady, she's 8 years younger than me. And if, me and her go our separate ways, I'm only dealing with a joint younger than her. I'm not fucking with no bitches my age because they got too many demands. And they trying to, girls my age want me to make up for the mistakes that they made with the dudes before me. It ain't that type of party. Fuck all of that. I'm not paying full price for no used car. Gentlemen, prioritize your legacy over lays, chase glory. For all my young brothers out there, take this time to develop yourself to the utmost, not to attract the opposite sex, but a man should always be striving to become the ultimate version of himself. Please, please. If I had the infinity gauntlet, I would snap and take my numbers in half, but I can't. I would snap and cut my numbers in half, but I cannot. That's why I'm telling y'all, I took the L's so that you don't have to. I've been in every single continent except Antarctica. I've had all 31 flavors. I'm telling you, prioritize your legacy over lays, gentlemen.